परेशान।
इतनी गंदगी लोगों ना फैलाओ कि घर से निकल भी ना पाए। कभी निकले जो घर से तो बदबू से वही गिर जाए।
तो छोड़ो
क्या?
प्लास्टिक की थैली
तो फिर
अपना लो कपड़े की थैली।
अच्छा।
नहीं क्या पुरानी, ये है सोच सयानी, ये है सोच सयानी।
अरे काका, वो काकी,
अरे मामा और मामी,
अरे कोई तो आगे कदम बढ़ाओ, जरा इस बालक को समझाओ। धुआं हुआ है, 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 धुआं हुआ है। तो बात फिर कुछ ऐसी है, आसमान में धूल की चादर,
गंदगी से भरा है सागर।
सांस लेना जहर लगता, जीना भी बोझ लगता। तो आइए जरा आईना देखिए और समझिए, अगर सांस लेना हमें है तो साफ रखना भी हमारी जिम्मेदारी है। स्वागत है मंडली। तू किस ओर चली, तू किधर चली, तू किधर चली?
तू पिया और तू पिया। क्या सच में अब हमारे पास पानी है? जो बचा है वो काला है या साफ?
तुम्हारी बात तो लगती है बिंदास, पर समझना ही मुझको कुछ खास। पानी का कोई रंग नहीं, उसे इस्तेमाल करने का कोई ढंग नहीं।
पानी के लिए होना चाहिए इससे जंग नहीं।
तो समझ जाओ मित्रों,
पानी बिना दिखाए अपना रंग कहीं।
अब दोष तो ना मेरा है ना तेरा, प्यारा उसका है ना उसका है।
अब दोष तो हम सबका है।
वक्त है, समझ जाओ, दुर्घटना से है देर भरी। घर को हवादार रखे, अपनी प्रकृति की सुंदरता का ध्यान रखे।
चलो उठाए कुछ कदम, 10 कदम, 10 कदम, 10 कदम, 10 कदम।
सबके उज्जवल भविष्य के लिए साथ चले और ऊर्जा का सदुपयोग करें।
10 कदम, 10 कदम, 10 कदम, 10 कदम।
कारपूलिंग और पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट जैसी चीजें अपनाइए। इस धरती को फिर से स्वर्ग बनाइए।
प्लास्टिक को करे ना, अब नए रास्ते अपनाइए। रिसाइकिल को करे हाँ, अब अपना लाइफ स्पैन बढ़ाइए।
कूड़ा ना खुद जलाए ना दूसरों को जलाने दे, अब अपनी सच्चाई को अपनाए, अब और ना बहाने दे।
अपने आसपास स्वच्छता रखें, इस धरती को अपना एक सुंदर घर बनाएं। हरियाली बढ़ाइए, धूल को करें कंट्रोल, प्रकृति को सुरक्षित रखना, ये है हमारा फ्यूचर गोल।
नई नई टेक्नोलॉजी अपनाइए, अपने देश की प्रतिभा को आगे बढ़ाइए।
That was a good performance, kids. Well done.
They introduce you and you cannot talk because आपकी आवाज बैठी हुई है. I will try and do this as much as possible. Can you understand what I'm saying? Someone saying no over there. No? Okay. I'm sorry, but this is really the best I can do, so I'm going to try. Okay?
Where he's acting it naturally, but in real, he lost his voice, and I'm going to say for him. So that's where I've become an artist, a living artist. He apologized for his voice, which has been happened in the aircraft when he just landed to Jaipur. So now let me introduce him to you. Who's seen Marigold Hotel movie? Who remember his face? Yes. Okay.
We all do.
You all know? Okay. Thank you for having him here. excited about the amazing introduction of Pink Panther music, and he's very happy but he's very sad because he cannot live up to it because he's acting like Kamal Hassan of Pushpa, and he really wants to talk, but he's a very good theatre artist, yes. He's really proud to be here at Figgy Flow event. I think he needs a round of applause. He's written a whole lot of love to all of us, but I think his face is so attractive that my voice in his face, I think that's called living theatre. He wants to talk about women in film industry. I think that's a fascination for all Jaipur women because they all look beautiful, gorgeous and well dressed. What do you say about it? शायद इसीलिए इनकी आवाज बैठ गई. He says I've become speechless seeing such beautiful crowd. Instead of 100 men, there were only 2 women. So he's worked as a privileged actor with only 2 women in the set where there were 100 of men, right? Has 30% women working backstage. Bravo to the empowerment in India. Yay! I think we all need to whistle on this. We really have a long way to go. So 30 to 50%. Hopefully it's not 100%. All women will be born, no men. His name is Sid Makkar, which is the short form of for Siddharth Makkar. So this name created lot of confusion. Americans gave him new name Sid to Siddhartha. कोई सिद्धि बोलता था, कोई सिड बोलता था, कोई बोलता था सिड. So wherever he went, his name had a confusion from Siddharth to Sid. So finally, please, all the Figgy ladies, spell his name round. Sid Makkar. Welcome you all. Then the movie Dil Chahta Hai came out, where Akshay Khanna character was called Sid, and that's when he became famous. Finally, Sid. So I think he has a story, a content that's really cool. इनके कुछ अमीर दोस्त अमेरिका जा रहे थे. इन्होंने डिसाइड किया ये भी अमेरिका जाना चाहते हैं, तो इन्होंने अप्लाई कर दिया यूएसए. पापा ने बोला क्या करोगे? एज यूजुअल वी ऑल पेरेंट्स वांट टू स्टॉप आवर चिल्ड्रन फ्रॉम गोइंग टू यूएस क्योंकि वो सिद्धार्थ से सिड बन जाते हैं. इन्होंने कहा मुझे जाना ही है. मुझे पता नहीं मुझे अमेरिका जाना है, पर मैं क्या करूंगा मुझे नहीं पता. इन्होंने कहा स्कॉलरशिप मिल जाए तो तुम चले जाओ. दैट्स कूल. एंड 50% स्कॉलरशिप मिल गई मीन्स यू आर इंटेलिजेंट. पापा ने बोला क्या करेगा? इन्होंने बोला कंप्यूटर साइंस कर ले. कहा ठीक है. तो ये अमेरिका चले गए. ये काम भी कर रहे थे और पढ़ाई भी कर रहे थे. मैकडॉनल्ड्स, हाँ, रिसर्च असिस्टेंट, सॉरी नॉट मैकडॉनल्ड्स. इनको कंप्यूटर साइंस से नफरत हो गई जिसके लिए इनको स्कॉलरशिप मिली थी. इन्होंने कहा एक और डिग्री करते, डबल डिग्री, जैसे डबल इंजन सरकार राजस्थान में. इन्होंने कहा बिजनेस डिग्री भी कर लेते हैं. इन्होंने वहां पे यूएसए में एक एक्टिंग क्लास ले ली. इनको तब एक्टिंग का कीड़ा काट गया. विच इंसेक्ट? एनीबडी वांट्स टू गेस दिस इंसेक्ट? एक्टिंग का कीड़ा यार. और आज तक इनको उस कीड़े का नशा चढ़ रहा है. सो दैट्स मलेरिया ऑफ द एक्टिंग इज इनसाइड हिम एंड ही इज डन अमेजिंग वर्क. एंड ये जब इंडिया आए तो इनकी माँ ने इनसे 3 महीने बात नहीं करी. बोला सोचा बेटा पागल हो गया है, और शायद बेटा पागल ही हो गया था. ओ माय गॉड. 6 महीने में पहली फिल्म ऑडिशन से मिल गई, हार्ड वर्क। धर्मेंद्र का बेटा ऑपोजिट मल्लिका शेरावत, वाह, वो फिल्म मिलने के बाद इनको लगा ये 5 स्टार बन गए, चॉकलेट, इनका स्ट्रगल खत्म। वाह, और वो फिल्म आई और इनकी फैमिली के अलावा किसी ने नहीं देखी। राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज टू दिस। तो वो होता है ना, फैमिली का आशीर्वाद से आगे आदमी बढ़ता है। सो फैमिली फॉरमोस्ट। और तब इनकी स्ट्रगल शुरू हुई, क्योंकि फैमिली में जब फिल्म देखी तो और भी कोई नहीं था हॉल में। ओ माय गॉड। इन्होंने उस चोट से सोचा कि इन्हें एक्टिंग करनी ही पड़ेगी, क्योंकि पहले तो स्टार बने थे, अब एक्टर बने हैं। एक हिंदी प्ले के बाद 3 सीरियल के ऑफर मिले। एक को इन्होंने बहुत मुंह मांगे पैसे बोले, उन्होंने हाँ कर दी। आई थिंक लक इज फेवरिंग यू। इनको अंग्रेजी प्ले के बाद एक इंटरनेशनल फिल्म मिली, उनकी जो इंटरनेशनल फिल्म थी उसका नाम है होटल मैरीगोल्ड, राइट? एंड दैट वाज शॉट इन जयपुर एंड उदयपुर. So all have seen this. And he does theatre because that's the living theatre of life which we all do, and that makes him better. Currently he's working on 2 films, 4 plays. And a very happy space. Round of applause to him. Thank you so much for bearing with me or him. Please tell me. Guys, I need a round of applause with him. Okay. Every person in this industry has a story, and some are very fascinating. The next one is by a very creative person, a friend, and somebody I met when I started out as an actor. And even when he had a bright, fertile mind and continues to be the great producer, Mr. Sandeep Sikand, he really needs to know that your Big Boss India mein first jo lekar aaye the, he's been Mr. Sandeep Sikand. He's been the CCO of Sony Channel, and he's producing many more things which is going to speak about him, and television mein jinme jana hai, he's the big name. So round of applause for Mr. Sandeep Sikand.
I have, my voice is fine. Before I begin, I think everyone over here, whoever has whistles, whoever has hands, has to give a ear-shattering applause to what Raghu and Sid have just done on stage. I think it was, when we were coming, during the day when Sid slowly started losing his voice, we kept pulling his leg, we kept troubling him, saying that, teri awaaz jaane wali hai, but he's a true actor. His voice went, but the show went on, and that's what we all actors do. However tough, however difficult, the show must always go on. And Sid and Raghushri, fantastic. Like really, Shilpa and I were totally entertained, and I think everybody had a great time. Done.
Okay, so guys, thank you.
So first and foremost, I want to really thank you for calling us here today. Thank you Raghushri, thank you Vicky FLC. So I'll just take off from where Sid started, where Sid ended. So, me coming into this world, because I have a lot of people who come and meet me and ask me that how did you get into this industry, and what your journey has been. And I always feel, and I very strongly believe, that I am God's favorite child, and that's very true. Because I don't have anybody from the industry, I have no family from the industry, what they call these days Nepo kid. I have got no such connections. I came into this industry basically because of one motto that I have in life, which says never say no, and grab every opportunity that comes your way. I was a businessman, I was doing garment export, I was exporting ladies, fashion, ready-made stuff to Dubai, to Spain, to Germany. But the same Kida that had bitten Sid had even bitten me when I was in school. And when I grew up, you know, in school they always asked, "Bade hoke kya banoge?" I always said doctor and engineer because that is the right thing to say. I could never tell anybody I want to be an actor because everybody would laugh at me because I was a nice, fat, round kid. I weighed 120 kilos when I was in the 6th standard. So I said, if I tell anybody I want to be an actor, they'll all laugh at me. But under there was this dream that I want to be an actor and I will be an actor. And I ended up becoming a garment exporter and I very truly and honestly hated what I was doing. And after 10 years being in the garment industry, 10 years, one fine day I told my mom that I can't do this anymore, I want to change my career. And I produced my first play in the year 2000 called Ask What Father Says. It had Tanaz in it, it had Sameer Soni, and the play was a huge success. I played the role of a father in that play. And after about a year and a half, I got a call from Balaji Telefilms, and it was Ekta Kapoor. And I thought, chalo, Ekta is going to call me, offer me a role, and my life is sorted. I'm going to become an actor. I went to Balaji Telefilms, I met Ekta, and Ekta told me, I have seen your plays. So I said, Arey wow, we got acting 110%. She said, I like the way you direct your plays, I like the way you act, but I want you to be a creative head. I had no idea what a creative head does or what a creative head's job is. But as I never say no, I said, yes, I will be that. And she told me, do you know what a creative head does? I had no idea. I said, yes, I do. And then she looked at me, she said, तुम्हें actor बनना है. I said, yes. She said, you do my creative heading properly, I will cast you in a show. So that was a big incentive for me. Okay, if I do my creative heading well, I'll get an acting job. My first show was in 2003 on Doordarshan called Qayamat. And it was a huge success, huge. And Ekta kept up a promise and she cast me. So at one point of time I was acting in Kahani Ghar Ghar Ki, I was acting in Kesar, I was acting Kehna Hai Kuch Mujhko, and I was acting in Kasauti Zindagi Ki. So she kept up her promise and that's how my journey in the television industry started. But very honestly, I got very bored of TV acting very soon. And I said, nahi, mujhe TV nahi karna hai, mujhe films karna hai. But I continued being a creative director. And then films also came by. I did 4 films with Mohit Suri, with Bhatt Saab, Murder 2, Ras 2, Wo Lamhe, Blood Money. And I had a great time doing it. But my profession as a creative head was really doing well. In 2006, I joined Sony as the programming head, and that's when Bigg Boss happened. Bigg Boss at that time was a revolutionary show. We had Rakhi Sawant, we had Rahul Roy, we had Rupali Ganguly, we had Amit Sar, we had like the best people there. And this is a little trivia for all of you. Karanveer Mehra, who won Bigg Boss this year, in 2006 had come with me to the shooting of Bigg Boss. And we had seen one eviction episode in the control room. And at that time I remember I asked Karan, "Tu kabhi karega ye show?" And Karan said, "Never." And 20 years later, in 2024, he goes and wins Bigg Boss 18. I mean, that's how fate is. So I keep telling Karan, I said, remember you saw the shooting of the first Bigg Boss. Anyway, coming back to my story. Joining Sony was the start point from which I started producing my own shows. I started playing with different languages. I did shows in Telugu. I'm doing currently shows in Marathi. I have my first Marathi film getting readied. So I'll be getting into film production very soon. This line is a very, very challenging line. I know there are a lot of people who feel that it's all glory and it's all glamour and it's all fun. But trust me, there is a lot of hard work. There are actors who are shooting 46, 56 hours a day without a break. There are producers, there are storytellers, there are creatives like me who don't sleep nights because we want to crack a good plot. There are a lot of people who come to me and they say we want to become actors and we want to do this line because we want to be famous. And I think that's not the reason why you get into this line. You get into this line because you're creative, you want to make a difference, and that's what I try to do. I try to make a difference with every show that I produce. I want to tell a different story. I want to tell something new. I want to tell the world something that they don't know. I want my shows to make a difference. And that's the driving force in me. And along this journey, I feel very proud where I am here today. As I said, I'm God's favorite child. And 2024 has been extremely special to me because what happened to me was I suddenly saw this diva. I saw this absolutely gorgeous woman who I have been in love with, I think, for many, many years. And when I suddenly saw the promos of Bigg Boss, I said, oh my God, Shilpa Shirodkar is in Bigg Boss. I will get to see her every day. And that was my reason of watching Bigg Boss, because, well, Karan was a friend, but I said, no, I want to see Shilpa Shirodkar. Because I always felt Shilpa Shirodkar was, is, and will remain the most beautiful and gorgeous faces I've seen on Bollywood. And I'm not saying this because she's here today. I genuinely feel she is absolutely gorgeous. And when I saw her in Bigg Boss, I realized she's not only a beautiful face, but she's an absolutely fantastic person. I think the beauty of her as a person is far greater than what you see on screen. And I can say that today because I just know her since a couple of weeks since they've come out of the house, but I just feel that I know her for a lifetime. She's been somebody who's given us songs, who's given us stories, who's given us acting that we all like, we all love her. So I want to take this opportunity to now bring the diva. I want to take this opportunity to introduce somebody who is my favorite, somebody who I love, somebody who I think is absolutely gorgeous, Shilpa Shirodkar. So please put your hands together and welcome her.
Participated in Bigg Boss 18 in 2024. The leading lady of Bollywood's golden era, known for hits like Kishan Kanhaiya and Khuda Gawah, and top 6 contestant in Bigg Boss. Please welcome the beautiful and the talented Shilpa Shirodkar.
I'm so proud to know that I'm in a room full of ladies. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to spend this evening with you all. I cannot speak as much as my dear friend Sandeep Sikand can, and unfortunately Sid Makkar can. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I don't mean to be rude, but he was absolutely fine till he boarded that plane, and I don't know what happened. And he's actually had everything possible to make his voice come back, but Raghushri did a fab job, and we know his story. I am not someone who can give speeches or plan to say something about myself. I'm pretty bad at that. So I'm going to leave the question answer session to y'all. But all I would like to say on behalf of all three of us is thank you so much for having us today. We have truly enjoyed our stay, and I'm sure that the remaining couple of hours with you all is going to be even better. Thank you so much.
See, we have somebody who's a producer and a director. Go and give your voice.
Wow.
So they would welcome you with this.
आपको जो गाना गाना है करें.
Of course,
Okay.
welcome it. Yes. सनम तेरी कसम, मुझे आजकल नींद आती है कम. सनम मेरे सनम, कसम मेरी कसम.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So that is the whole cause. We call it living theatre, where the audience is going to connect. हर बार नहीं तो मैं बोलती हूँ, लोग question answers करते हैं, and we say okay, you know, we clap and we go. So we call it living theatre because each one of us has an expression. Anybody wants to sing more Kagaj Kalam Dabatla? Anybody? Okay, I'm a bad singer. Yeah, somebody. Please come in fast because then it started. See, this is how we want to welcome you, and this is the real Jaipur. So we are very natural and very honest, each one of us.
You can sing any other song also. You don't have to sing. Just Kagaz.
मैं यही गाना गाऊंगी क्योंकि इस गाने पे मैंने मेरे ताऊ जी की बेटी की शादी में डांस किया था.
Okay, cool.
कागज कलम दवातला लिख दूं दिल तेरे नाम करूं दिल क्या ये जान भी देंगे तो दे दूं ये पहला काम करूं कागज कलम दवातला लिख दूं दिल तेरे नाम करूं.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Actually, मैं एक बात कहना चाहती हूँ. For an actor, when you people greet us and give us so much love, this is all work for. This is what we do for a living, and when this happens live, it just is so satisfying. So thank you so much for all the love. I know my journey in movies has been long ago, but you all gave me that love with Big Boss this season, and thank you एक बहुत छोटा सा वर्ड है, लेकिन इसके अलावा कुछ कहने को है नहीं, तो इसीलिए मैं just genuinely from the bottom of my heart आप सभी को थैंक यू कहना चाहूँगी, क्योंकि आज मौका मिला है आप सबसे यहाँ सामने बैठ के बात करने का. So thank you for loving me, thank you for supporting me, and thank you for giving me and my art so much respect.
I think that was so beautiful, Shilpa ji. Now we want to start because we're then ladies first. Is it okay, guys?
Please,
Yeah.
please, ladies always first.
Okay, so I have a question for you, Shilpa ji. Being a 90s heroine, that time, there was a main character, the male dominant, There was actress was less given the privilege. So what you take a call that why did you join the film industry, causing that there was a chance of glow or not glow?
I don't think that question ever came into my mind, that why would I join an industry where women are not important. In fact, I think that we made a difference to some cinema. I don't know कि आप सबको पता है कि नहीं, लेकिन मेरी दादी जो है वो मराठी सिनेमा की बहुत बड़ी हीरोइन रह चुकी है 1936 में, और उन्होंने इंडियन सिनेमा में शी वॉज द फर्स्ट लेडी टू वेयर अ स्विमिंग कॉस्ट्यूम, एंड आई एम सो प्राउड ऑफ हर. एंड शी वॉज मैरिड एट दैट टाइम. तो जैसे मैं हमेशा कहती हूँ, बिहाइंड एवरी कहा जाता है कि बिहाइंड एवरी सक्सेसफुल मैन देयर इज अ वुमन, लेकिन मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ज़िंदगी में behind every successful woman there's a very understanding and tolerant man who respects her and her love for work. तो मुझे कभी भी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि हाँ फिल्मों में हीरोज़ को करने को ज़्यादा था, लेकिन हीरोइन के बिना फिल्म कभी बन ही नहीं पाती.
That's awesome. और जो इन्होंने लाइन बोली कि there is a very beautiful, tolerant and a very supportive man.
Yes.
वो कहते हैं कि औरत एक लता जैसी होती है, climber, and man supports her and she grows and she grows.
Absolutely.
And do you all agree to this? That's what she said. So I think it's not we should challenge being a woman.
No, never.
Never.
In fact, we should be loud about what we desire to do and what we want to do, and as partners we should understand each other, and I think that's what is a foundation to a successful and a very strong relationship.
I think that's really wonderful message you've sent it out. So I'll just jump to you, Sandeep.
Yes.
Okay, you being a man, हमने बहुत तारीफ की अभी men की. So tell us that you were a garment exporter and we belong to a textile world here. Garment industry is very challenging, and Bollywood, of course, is more challenging. But do you think what was the basic key point that really make you choose this line?
Well, I think it was my love for acting. I went on stage for the first time when I was in class 2, and I think I enjoyed being on stage. And then slowly, as I started growing up, I realized that I can play a different person every day when I act. I can play a 50-year-old man, I can play a 20-year-old man. I have played a woman in Murder 2. I have played a tantric in Ras 2. So I thought that, you get to live many lives in your short span of time, and the good part is you also get paid for it. So you get to live every fantasy of yours. So I think that was the driving force in me, because I feel that we all have a limited life and we want to do lots more. So I want to lead many lives in my one short span of life. And I think that's what made me want to do acting. And garment export was something that I had to do because of certain family issues and all. I had to get into it. But my heart was never in it, and I always believed that जिस चीज़ में आपका दिल नहीं हो ना, उसे कभी मत करो. So I took the plunge and I said, चलो अगर acting करनी है तो वो करते हैं. So I think that was my reason of shifting to acting.
So as you said, जो दिल करे वो करो. So one little question, like he said कि parents ने बोला computer science करना है. How we all have children today, right? So maybe you can answer for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So the question goes to you, Sid, relating to him, that the parents always forced to computer science and you came back to acting. There must be many students and many children who want to leave their family business, get into Bollywood or something. Do you think it's really a struggle? As a child, if you want to leave your family business. So I think we have a lot of children who wants to do these things.
Sid says that it takes a long time for a child to understand what they really want to do. And the parent should allow the child to go into different directions to figure it out for themselves ki what they like and what they don't.
So let child have his own freedom like he had.
Well, I would just add to what Sid said is that, as I told you all, when I told my mother I wanted to be an actor, she thought I was mad. She thought I need psychiatrist's help. But when she saw the drive in me, she was my biggest support. And she said, okay, fine, you want to do it, I will support you. And I think that is very important. I meet a lot of young kids, I meet a lot of them who want to be acting, but as I said, they want to do acting only for the fame. They don't know the hard work that goes behind it. They don't know the blood, the sweat that goes behind it. So I think as parents, if you see that your child is interested in a particular line, I think as parents what we need to do is make them realize the difficulties in it. And if they still want to accept it with all the difficulties, I think then as parents, we need to be a strong support system behind them, watching them, seeing that they are on the right path, but then letting them also choose their path and make their own path. I think as parent, I think that is what we need to do, because we often think that अरे बच्चों को तो कुछ पता नहीं है, बच्चे ना समझ होते हैं. करेक्ट है, लेकिन अगर आप अपने बच्चे में वो क्षमता देखते हो कि भैया मेरा बेटा या मेरी बेटी सच में बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टेड है for the right reasons, I think you should be the support, you should be the wind behind their wings so that they can fly.
That's really a very good line. I think I'll talk about Big Boss. How many of you all seen Big Boss? I think all of us know about it. So in 2006, how did you get the Big Boss here? And today Shilpa ji is here. So it's a very long connect. So can you both talk about it?
First year and 18th year.
Yeah.
So when I had joined Sony, it's an international concept called Big Brother. And Sony had the show which they wanted to approve, and they had approved it. कि हमको ये Big Boss, we want to make it, and they had called it Big Brother. So we then thought of a name called Big Boss. In fact, मतलब मैं न्यूमरोलॉजी उस वक्त बहुत करता था, तो मैंने संजय जुमानी को कांटेक्ट किया था, एंड संजय जुमानी ने मुझे बोला था मेक द स्पेलिंग एज BIGG. So the extra G came from Sanjay Jumani. And Sanjay Jumani said कि ये देखना शो बहुत चलेगा. So till today, like even when I went this year for Big Boss का shooting to meet Karan, the makers told me that sir हम आपका double G अभी तक use कर रहे हैं. So that is there, and at that point of time, Big Boss was, हमें भी पता नहीं था कि Big Boss में क्या होने वाला है. We had no idea. हम सबको पता था कि रियलिटी शो है, लोग घर के अंदर जाएंगे, वो लोग बातें करेंगे, पर क्या बातें करेंगे, कैसे बातें करेंगे, क्या होगा, हमें कुछ पता नहीं था. मैं आपको एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एग्जांपल देता हूँ. जब हमारा पहला सीजन था, there was cricketer Salil Ankola also in the house, and Salil Ankola, we were shooting at ND Studio which was in Karjat. बॉम्बे से थोड़ा दूर है, 2 घंटे की ड्राइव पर है. सो इट वाज अ ह्यूज स्टूडियो. हमने वहाँ पर सेट बनाया था. अरशद वारसी वाज द होस्ट, एंड we started the show. Salil Ankola went in, and there was a power cut. All Maharashtra went into darkness. So everything just stopped working. We had one generator, which we kept the ghar ka feed live. So we wanted to see what is happening. Salil Ankola went into the house, and for 1-2 hours nobody else went because we had no electricity. We couldn't send the other person. Salil Ankola thought it was a trap. He thought कि ये कोई शो हो नहीं है, मुझे यहाँ पर कोई किडनैप करके लेके आया है. And Salil Ankola wanted to go to the toilet, and he kept going to the men's room and he kept pulling the door, and उससे टॉयलेट का दरवाजा नहीं खुल रहा था. and he kept screaming कि अगर ये टॉयलेट का दरवाजा नहीं खुला, I will do susu in the pool, because he wanted to go to the toilet, he just couldn't open the toilet, and we were looking at the feed from outside, and we kept saying push, push, because he was pulling the door. He had to push the door. He kept pulling the door. The lights came on. The next person who went into the house was model Aryan Vaid. So Aryan Vaid rushed in, and Aryan Vaid wanted to go to the toilet. He rushed into the house, pushed the door, and he went straight in. And Salil abused him. कि मुझे 1 घंटे से बाथरूम जाना है, तू चला गया ये वो. So the first fight happened, like who went to the toilet, and we were all seeing this, and we were enjoying. And I remember at that time my boss turned around and said, he said, Sandeep, we have a hit, because we all want to see this. We all want to see celebrities fighting like this. We all want to see. I mean, there were a lot of other censored stuff that happened in the house at that point of time, because it was, you know, show for the first time. Deepak Parashar would wear these long kaftans, and he would wake up in the morning with the kaftan up and all that. So it was really funny. And nobody knew what the hell was it. I remember Rakhi Sawant used to wear these sports bra, and we had this big problem कि भैया वो ऐसे कपड़े नहीं पहन सकती. So I had to actually tell Big Boss, and Big Boss called Rakhi Sawant and said कि आप ऐसे कपड़े मत पहनो, आप please jacket वैकेट पहनो. Then we sent new jackets and all to inside the house. So the first season, मेरे लिए the first season was the best, because everybody was natural. Nobody was acting in any other way. मतलब later on, you know, there was a Siddharth Shukla, there was an Asim, and you know, everybody started aping. अभी बहुत मुश्किल से आपको genuine characters मिलते हैं. But season 1 में they were all genuine, they were all fighting, मतलब real fighting हो रही थी. उस वक्त ये कोई नहीं बोलता था कि मेरे इतने fans हैं, मेरे ये fans हैं. सब celebrities थे. Ravi Kishan was in the show, and I think Big Boss 1 is what gave Ravi Kishan, Rakhi Sawant the push that we know them till today has been because of Big Boss 1. So this is how the first season was, and we just had a blast. मतलब I remember मुझे John was a very dear friend. John Abraham would call me up, and I used to send CDs of the episodes to him. Bipasha used to love. She used to call me up and say, "Arey, I missed yesterday's episode," so I used to send her the CD, and that time there used to be CDs of the show. And everybody would call me up and say कि आज राखी ने क्या किया, आज कश्मीरा ने क्या किया. And I said मुझे भी नहीं पता क्या किया, क्योंकि मुझे फीड देखना है. So it was really really nice. And इस सीजन क्या हुआ वो शिल्पा मैम will tell.
Before that मैं ये सोचती थी ये scripted है, but today I got to know that Big Boss is a real reality show.
Big Boss is not scripted. I don't think you can tell Shilpa to do, listen ऐसा करो वैसा करो. Feel से नहीं मुझे जो करना है मैं वो करूँगी.
एक्चुअली सब इट्स अ मिथ. जब मैं अंदर जा रही थी तो पता नहीं यहाँ पे किन किन लोग कितने सालों से बिग बॉस फॉलो कर रहे हैं, लेकिन मैंने हर सीज़न फॉलो किया है. आई बीन मैरिड फॉर 25 years and I've lived away from the country for nearly 19 years. तो वो 19 साल जो मैं इंडिया में नहीं रही हूँ, और बिग बॉस जब शुरू हुआ तो मैंने रिलीजियसली अक्टूबर टू जनवरी बिग बॉस देखा है. आई यूज़ टू ऑलवेज से टू माई सेल्फ, एवरी टाइम मैं बिग बॉस देखती थी तो मैं बोलती थी मुझे यहाँ जाना है, मुझे यहाँ जाना है, मुझे एक दिन यहाँ जाना है. जब बिग बॉस का कॉल आया इस साल तो आई डिडंट वांट टू लूज़ द अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑफ गोइंग इनटू द हाउस. तो मैं गई, और जब मैं जा रही थी तो मुझे सब लोगों ने कहा अरे टेंशन मत लो, सब स्क्रिप्टेड है, आपको है ना लोग आएंगे आपको बोलेंगे ये ऐसा करो वो वैसा करो. एंड आई सेड अच्छा ठीक है ओके. आई स्वेयर 102 दिन में रही हूँ, कोई नहीं अंदर आया, किसी ने कुछ नहीं बोला, सब हम ही कर रहे थे. यस टास्क्स होते हैं, या हम लोगों को नॉमिनेशंस के लिए एक दिन है, यू नो ऑल दोज थिंग्स जो आप लोग देखते हो, लेकिन कुछ भी स्क्रिप्टेड नहीं है. और अगर आज मेरे सामने वो लोग आए, आई विल बीट देम अप. आई विल से हाउ कैन यू टेल मी ऑल दिस एंड सेंड मी इनटू द हाउस, बिकॉज फॉर मी एवरीथिंग वाज सो रियल. लाइक हम लोगों को एक्चुअली नहीं पता था कि आज क्या होने वाला है. हम लोग सुबह उठ के डिस्कशन करते थे, एंड दे यूज्ड टू आस्क मी शिल्पा मैम आपने तो सारे सीजन देखे हैं ना, अभी आप बताओ आज क्या होगा. बट आई स्वेयर मैंने इतने सीजन्स देखे हैं, लेकिन एवरीथिंग फॉर मी वाज अ ब्लर, क्योंकि मुझे कुछ भी याद नहीं था कि मैंने बिग बॉस में क्या देखा है, बिग बॉस कैसे होता है, बिकॉज आई वॉज एक्चुअली लिविंग देयर. तो जो आप लोग देखते हो वो बहुत अलग एक बिग बॉस है, जहाँ जबकि जो हमने एक्सपीरियंस किया है.
So I think हमारे घर में भी हम all ladies are big boss. So do you think the women is more powerful in Big Boss?
Of course they are. They always will be. Big Boss की ज़रूरत नहीं है. We are the boss anyways.
I think that's a real true thing that we are the boss everywhere. So can we go back to past? Like you joined movies and you did very well movie with Kishan Kanhaiya with Anil Kapoor, Hum, Amitabh Ji. So who was the favorite actor and why?
Well, for me, my all-time favorite has always been Amitji, and he will be my favorite forever. Nothing, nobody can fill that. No, I remember Mr. Natwar Lal, Sholay. I remember his so many. Mr. Natwar Lal is my favorite, and I still remember him with those long boots, dancing with Rekha Ji. And then you have Sholay, then you have Anand, then you have Abhiman, then you have Satya Pe Satta, then you have Dostana, then you have Naseeb, then you have Amar Akbar Anthony. Oh my God, it's just, it'll go on and on and on. ये शाम इनफ नहीं होगी अमित जी की फिल्मों के बारे में बात करने के लिए, लेकिन honestly I think I just love him. I loved him then in the 90s and I love him even now, and I think I will love him ever because there will never be another Amit ji.
I think we all agree to this for Amitabh Ji that he is a living legend forever.
Absolutely.
You have any take over this?
No, I think we all are very, very small to say anything about him, but just to praise him and the kind of work he's done. I mean, मतलब वो बोलते हैं ना सूरज को आईना दिखाना, you cannot do that. I think all that we have is a lot of love, a lot of respect and adulation for that man.
Okay, Sandeep, I wanted to ask you that आपके जो फिल्म टेलीविजन में सीरीज बनाते that women is so shown very powerful, वो चेक साइन कर रही है, she's all the time dressed up. So how reality it's impacting the lives of normal women that they come with a fantasy, okay, next day I go to office, walk with the best clothes and sign the checks, because it's very deviating from the reality when women go to work. It's a lot of hard work. And the glamour shown with the women in the television right now is far different. Why?
Well, इसीलिए उसे fiction show कहते हैं. Fiction is not real. I do have a problem with the television content जो आजकल हम देख रहे हैं, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि जो टेम्पलेट, क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहू थी में शुरू हुआ था, वो टेम्पलेट आज तक चल रहा है. आज भी हम एक ऐसी औरत की कहानी देखते हैं जो छोटे शहर से आती है, उसके छोटे छोटे सपने हैं, उसे छोटी छोटी खुशियाँ चाहिए. और मुझे ये नैरेटिव बहुत गलत लगता है, क्योंकि मुझे ये लगता है कि आज के ज़माने में औरत को छोटी छोटी खुशियाँ नहीं है और छोटी छोटी खुशियाँ होनी भी नहीं चाहिए. आज औरतों को आसमान चाहिए, उन्हें सब कुछ चाहिए और वही होना चाहिए. मुझे ये नहीं लगता है कि क्योंकि कोई औरत है उसकी खुशियाँ छोटी होनी चाहिए. और मुझे लगता है वो चेंज टीवी में आना बहुत बहुत ज़रूरी है, जो मैं अपने शो से कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि वी सी विमेन इन द लाइट ऑफ टुडे. जब हम एक औरत की स्ट्रगल देखते हैं, आई थिंक वी ऑल शुड सी द रियल स्ट्रगल, जो हर औरत को वर्क प्लेस में कभी ना कभी कहीं ना कहीं फेस करना पड़ता है, और वो उस प्रॉब्लम को किस तरह से डट के मुकाबला करती है. बिकॉज आई कम फ्रॉम अ होम ऑफ वुमेन. I don't have a dad, so I have a mother, I have a sister, I have 2 nieces, and I had a nanny. So I am somebody who's grown up in a house full of women. So for me, the love and respect for women and looking up to women is far greater. लेकिन जैसे मैंने कहा, टेलीविजन इज एस्पिरेशनल. अगर वो ग्लैमर और साड़ीज़ और बिंदी और ज्वेलरी देख के कोई भी औरत ये बोले कि मुझे काम करना है, आई थिंक दैट्स द विक्ट्री. बिकॉज एटलीस्ट उस औरत ने ये निश्चय तो लिया कि मैं अपने घर की 4 दीवारियों को छोड़कर अपने लिए कुछ करना चाहती हूँ. सो आई थिंक आवर स्टोरी शुड बी सीन मोर एज इंस्पिरेशनल and not just for the jewelry and the glamour and all that is there, because there's a lot of hard work for everybody, for men, women alike.
That's really true. I think we all agree to
One second,
this.
Sid wants to say something.
Okay, so Sid basically wants to say that the biggest problem that we face is that men don't like to take instructions from women. A large percentage of men don't like to take orders from women, and that's where the crux of the issue is. And if that changes, we will be staying in a far more liberated space.
It changed for me. My first boss, Ekta Kapoor, was a woman, and whatever I know today, whatever I have learned today is thanks to her. And in Balaji, we had two women. There was Shobha Aunty and there was Ekta. There is Shobha Aunty and there is Ekta. And for me, both those women have been the reason that I'm standing here today, and it's all because of them. So I took instructions really well, and it's really helped me a lot in life. So my message to all men out there is listen to your wives and mothers and daughters. They know what they are saying, and they do have a point of view, and their point of view is 99.9% always correct.
I think we need a round of applause for this. That's really nice, Sid. I know you're speechless, but your message is perfect, and it's made I think all the women smile, right? So very well said that men don't like instructions, but women love to take instructions, and she delivers efficiently on the stage. Do you think women is more instruction freak, or men wants to do a little bit of their own on the sets?
I don't think that women are instruction freaks. I think women listen. They're good listeners. They execute what they are supposed to execute, and they do it at their own pace and time. And I think we balance things very well, and that's the reason nobody can match our ability and our capabilities. I think we multitask efficiently, and that's why we are who we are. For example, I started working when I was 16 years old. I got married when I was 26 years old. I became a mother when I was 30 years old, and today I'm standing in front of all of you all. I'm 51 years old, a mother of a 21-year-old, restarted my career. I did it at my own pace and time, and I'm extremely proud of myself, and I have a very, very fabulous supporting family, an amazing husband who is out there super proud of me, and here I'm standing in front of all of you all, sitting in front of all of you all, and I think that it just says a lot about women, and I'm just representing one of all of you all actually here on stage, and if I can do it, we all can in this room, trust me.
Very well said. That you enjoyed every part of it, right?
Absolutely, and I think everything, when it happens at the right time, it just is unbelievable. The experience is beautiful, and yeah, there's never been a regret. There's nothing that I would like to change or I would like to do differently. Like I said, I'm enjoying my best phase of my life. This is my third time that I've come back to working and to doing something I love to do. And trust me, if I can do it, we all can. It's just about wanting to do it.
So that's a
No, but
great
one
message.
minute, I have a little problem here. Shilpa said that she takes instructions. I don't think so.
No, I do
We
think...
told her to dance today. She said no.
No, the problem is, we had an early morning flight. My friend Sid has lost his voice. I have to be his voice. How can I dance and be his voice?
Okay.
I can only do one thing at a time, na?
Okay, I may not go alive from Jaipur today, so if something happens to me, she's responsible.
So very well said that you know what, Shilpa ji ne aaj badi achhi baat boli ki we all should be proud of what life we are living, and she's come back thrice to the career. So I don't think there's an age to career or anything. So that's what we come.
You know, I want to give an insight here. It's a little premature, but okay, what the heck. So, before I came here, I had a meeting with the channel, and I pitched a show to them. I want to just give you the one line of the show. So the show is about a woman who is 53 years old, and उसकी life में कुछ ऐसा होता है that she was somebody who started her Paithani sari business with her husband, and then the husband passed away, the children have taken on the business, and today she's 53, और उसकी लाइफ में एक ऐसा इंसिडेंट होता है फ्रॉम विच शी इज अलोन, सडनली अलोन, एंड एवरीबडी टेल्स हर कि अभी हो गया ना, बच्चे बड़े हो गए, ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन हो गए, अभी आपको क्या करना है, मतलब अभी आप रहने दो। एंड दिस वुमन सेज कि नो, मैं रहने नहीं दूंगी, क्योंकि जब तक मेरी सांस है मैं जीऊंगी और मैं काम करूंगी। एंड एट द एज ऑफ 53 शी गोज बैक starting her पैठनी साड़ी बिजनेस एंड शी बिकम्स एक्सट्रीमली पॉपुलर। एंड मेरा जो शो का वन लाइन ये था कि एक औरत की लाइफ में एक पॉइंट पे उसका पति चला जाता है, एक पॉइंट पे बच्चे चले जाते हैं, एक पॉइंट पे ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन चले जाते हैं, लेकिन एक हुनर जो औरत का होता है वो उसे कभी नहीं छोड़ता। और हम सम विमेन अपने हुनर को छोड़ देते हैं, लेकिन एक हुनर है जो आपके पास तब आपको काम आता है जब सब आपका साथ छोड़ देते हैं। और ये औरत यही बोलती है। सो माय मैसेज थ्रू दैट शो, अभी वो शो अगर चैनल एक्सेप्ट करे कि नहीं आई डोंट नो, बट माय मैसेज थ्रू दैट शो टू विमेन इज दैट you sacrifice so much for your families and all, but never sacrifice your talent, never sacrifice your work, because one fine day that is what will give you your true identity back. So that's the show.
दिस इज रियली अ ग्रेट मैसेज। सही बात है, सब छोड़ते जाते हैं एंड हुनर एक ऐसी चीज़ होती है जो रह जाती है। सो हाउ मेनी ऑफ अस गेट चांस, समटाइम्स वी डोंट गेट चांस। सो डू यू थिंक दिस इज डेस्टिनी? सिंस आपने बोला न्यूमरोलॉजी, बिग बॉस में जी, आई थिंक लॉट ऑफ फिल्म इंडस्ट्री इज ऑन टू दिस। सो प्लीज गिव बोथ ऑफ ऑल ऑफ योर टेक ऑन दिस सुपरस्टिशन, न्यूमरोलॉजी, एंड डज इट रियली अफेक्ट और इट्स योर हार्ड वर्क?
Well, very honestly, मैंने अपना नाम भी चेंज किया था। माई स्पेलिंग इज SANDIIP। ये सब मैंने 99-98 में किया था, बिकॉज यू नो व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट व्हेन यू रीड एवरीथिंग कि ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है, यू टेंड टू डू इट। बट लेट मी टेल यू, देयर हैव बीन शोज ऑफ माइन जो मुझे एस्ट्रोलॉजर्स ने बोला है कि बहुत बढ़िया शो होगा, सक्सेसफुल शो होगा, आप स्पेलिंग ये चेंज करो, ये चेंज करो, इस डेट पे लॉन्च करो। वो शो 4 महीने में बंद हो चुका है। एंड देयर आर शोज वे एस्ट्रोलॉजर्स टोल्ड मी कि इस शो में कुछ नहीं होगा, मतलब आप क्यों इतना टाइम दे रहे हो। वो शोज 3-3, 4-4 साल चले हैं। सिंस लास्ट ईयर आई हैव कंप्लीटली स्टॉप्ड, बिकॉज आई जस्ट फील दैट मतलब अगर सब लोग इंसान बोलेंगे तो ऊपर वाला क्या करेगा? ऊपर वाले को भी अपना कुछ काम करना है। मतलब आई थिंक हम एक ऐसे स्टेज पर आ जाएंगे, कभी ऊपर वाला भी नीचे देखता होगा और बोलता होगा भैया इंसान ही सब कुछ करे, मेरी तो जरूरत ही नहीं है। सो सिंस लास्ट कपल ऑफ ईयर्स मैंने ऊपर वाले को बोला है कि चलो आपको जो करना है आप करो, मैं कुछ नहीं करूँगा, आप मेरे को जो रास्ता दिखाओगे मैं उस पर चलूँगा। एंड आई फील वेरी गुड। सो आई टेक्निकली हैव स्टॉप्ड इट, एक पॉइंट पे था, बट आई थिंक यू शुड हैव फेथ इन योर सेल्फ, faith in your talent, faith in what you're doing, and I think everything will just fall in place. And I always feel that God's best blessings are unanswered prayers. I truly feel that.
Beautiful line.
Yes, so I quite agree with Sandeep. I think that we need to be confident. But I don't know myself. Okay, so I feel that I mean. इस इंडस्ट्री में ही नहीं, हर इंडस्ट्री में हम लोगों को मेहनत करनी पड़ती है और हमें मेहनत करनी चाहिए। आई एम अ बिलीवर इन गॉड। आई बिलीव दैट ही इज़ वॉचिंग ओवर मी, एंड लाइक संदीप सेड इनिशियली दैट ही इज़ गॉड्स फेवरेट चाइल्ड। आई एम गॉड्स फेवरेट चाइल्ड टू। और जो गॉड के फेवरेट चाइल्ड होते हैं उनके ज़िंदगी में बहुत हार्ड वर्क आता है, क्योंकि भगवान जितना हमें हार्ड वर्क देता है उतना ही हमें स्ट्रेंथ देता है उस स्ट्रगल या उस ट्रबल को ओवरकम करने के लिए। सो आई फील दैट वी शुड ऑलवेज बी फोकस्ड, वी शुड बिलीव इन गॉड, वी शुड वर्क हार्ड। एंड आई मीन वर्किंग हार्ड डजंट मीन कि उसका फल मिलना ही चाहिए। कई चीज़ें वर्कआउट होती हैं, कई चीज़ें वर्कआउट नहीं होती हैं, इसी को ज़िंदगी कहते हैं। आई डोंट बिलीव इन एस्ट्रोलॉजी या clairvoyance या you know all these things, but I'm a very curious cat. मैं हर जगह जाती हूँ, मैं हर इंसान, हर एस्ट्रोलॉजर की बात सुनती हूँ, लेकिन जब मैं उस टैरो रीडिंग भी करती हूँ, मैं मतलब मैंने कोर्स भी किया है बाय द वे, लेकिन
मैं सब जगह जाती हूँ। आप अगर मुझे कुछ भी बोलोगे ना, ये न्यूमरोलॉजिस्ट है वो एकदम, हाँ एक्चुअली मैं गई हूँ, अच्छा मैंने किया है, अच्छा मैंने, लेकिन जब मैं बाहर आती हूँ ना तो मुझे कुछ याद ही नहीं रहता। तो आई ओनली गो बिकॉज आई एम क्यूरियस कैट, लेकिन मैं फॉलो बहुत मतलब बहुत कम, लाइक 1% चीज़ें शायद जो याद रहे वो ही फॉलो करती हूँ। लेकिन वो भी ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम वो मतलब भूल जाती हूँ, क्योंकि वो लोग बोलते हैं आगे के 10 साल के बाद आपकी ज़िंदगी में ये होगा, भी आगे के 10 साल के बाद क्या याद रहने वाला है कि क्या होगा। तो आई डोंट रिमेंबर ऑल दीज थिंग्स, बट आई बिलीव दैट वी ऑल शुड वर्क हार्ड, एंड अगर सपने हैं तो दिल खोल के सपने देखो एंड वो पूरे होंगे। अभी नहीं हुए तो भी कभी ना कभी तो हो ही जाएंगे ना। तो इट्स ऑलवेज वर्थ ड्रीमिंग एंड कीप ड्रीमिंग बिग। ऐसा नहीं है कि आज मैं इतना ही सपना देखूंगी क्योंकि ये मैं कर पाऊंगी, बड़े बड़े सपने देखो और हो जाएगा।
वाह, ये बड़ी अच्छी बात बोली ना सिड जॉन।
तो सिड का ये मानना है कि वो सिर्फ कर्मों में विश्वास रखते हैं, और जो भी अच्छा और बुरा होता है वो हमारे ही कर्मों की वजह से होता है, चाहे इस जिंदगी में या पास्ट लाइफ में। तो शायद तो या मेहनत हो या बीइंग अ गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग, ही ट्राइज टू फोकस ऑन ओनली एंड ओनली दैट।
वाह, सो आई थिंक इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। अब एक थोड़ा सा रैपिड फायर राउंड करेंगे बिफोर वी ओपन टू ऑडियंस, ओके? सो वी स्टार्ट विद शिल्पा जी। शिल्पा जी, ओके, सो is it okay? Can I focus on you? You're looking so pretty.
Thank you.
Okay, if not Bollywood, then what?
I couldn't think of anything better. I don't know anything better than acting.
Okay, do you act to impress your husband?
Act?
घर में एक्टिंग करती ना ladies?
बिल्कुल।
सर दुख रहा है
25 साल के बाद कोई एक्टिंग नहीं कर सकता। I'm married for 25 years. अभी इस साल सिल्वर जुबली है, by the way, 9 जुलाई में।
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And if you had any controversy or jealousy with your co-heroines that time, you felt something?
बिल्कुल नहीं। आई थिंक इनफैक्ट मुझे बहुत बार ये सवाल किया जाता है कि हमने सुना था आपके टाइम पे ये होता था वो होता था, बट आई डोंट हैव एनी कॉन्ट्रोवर्शियल स्टोरी टू टेल, क्योंकि मेरे साथ या मेरे सारे जो को एक्टर्स थे मेरे साथ बहुत ही अच्छे थे। तो मैं तो शायद लोगों को लगता है कि मैं झूठ बोल रही हूँ, लेकिन मैं झूठ बिल्कुल नहीं बोल रही हूँ। I never had a problem with any of my co-actors, and it was just one of my beautiful memories.
Any actor you wanted to act and you couldn't get a chance?
Well, I haven't worked with Amir Khan and Salman Khan. Of course, I got a chance to work with Salman on the Big Boss stage. This was my first ever sharing screen space with him. But I haven't had an opportunity to work with Amir yet. Baki and obviously Hrithik and the newer generation of actors. But I hope that at some point of time ये भी हो जाएगा। अब यहाँ तक पहुँच ही गई हूँ तो आगे भी कुछ अच्छा ही होगा।
So you give a very positive vibe. So you know, in the world of negativity, आपने जो positivity सीखी है, is it inborn or your family?
I think it's my family, because I hold my morals and my parenting very very close to my heart. और मेरी माँ ने हमेशा कहा था कि कुछ भी चीज़ परमानेंट नहीं होती। इनफैक्ट उसने ये भी कहा था कि जब मैंने उनसे कहा कि मुझे एक्टर बनना है, तो उन्होंने एक बहुत सिंपल सी बात कही थी। उन्होंने कहा था कि जब तुम इस घर से बाहर कदम रखोगी तो तुम्हारे पास ड्राइवर होगा, बॉय होगा, मेकअप मैन होगा, लोग तुम्हारे इर्द गिर्द घूमेंगे और बोलेंगे अरे शिल्पा मैम, शिल्पा मैम, शिल्पा मैम। लेकिन जब तुम घर के अंदर आओगी तो तुम हमारे लिए हमारी शिल्पा रहोगी। घर आके तुम्हें खाना भी बनाना पड़ेगा। जब घर पे मेहमान आएंगे तो तुम्हारे रूम से तुम्हें बाहर निकल के उन्हें तुम्हारी रूम भी देनी होगी। और हम लोगों ने बर्तन भी धोए हैं, हम लोगों ने खाना, मैंने बर्तन भी धोए हैं, खाना भी बनाया है, मेरी रूम भी दी है। और यही सीख मैं अपनी बेटी को देती हूँ आज, क्योंकि हमारी ज़िंदगी में कुछ भी परमानेंट नहीं होता और जो भी नेगेटिव चीज़ें होती है उसमें भी कुछ पॉजिटिव ही होता है। इसीलिए मैं उस नज़रिए से ज़िंदगी देखती हूँ और शायद इसीलिए मैं ऐसी हूँ।
Wow, that is really so nice. I think ये जो सीख होती है ना कहीं से भी चालू होती है, एंड ये सीख मैंने आज, ये कहते हैं ना गुरु कहीं भी बन जाते हैं, तो इस सीख को आज मैंने अपने जीवन में ज़रूर उतारा कि आप घर के बाहर कुछ हो, घर तो आप ही का है।
Absolutely.
Very well said. I think we all do that. One more last before I pass on the rapid fire round in this. That आज आप जयपुर आए, one great message to all the women as you have completed 25 years of your successful married life. Please.
Well, मैंने ये बिग बॉस के घर में भी कहा था, फॉर एनी सक्सेसफुल रिलेशनशिप 5 चीज़ें होती हैं। एक होता है ट्रस्ट, रिस्पेक्ट, कॉम्प्रोमाइज़, एडजस्टमेंट और फ्रेंडशिप। अगर ये 5 चीज़ें अपने पास हो तो कोई भी हमारे रिश्ते को कुछ कह ही नहीं पाएगा। फॉरगेट कोई कहे ना कहे, you would never be able to think otherwise about your relationship. Very proudly that my husband is one man who has supported me through everything. बहुत ups and downs हुए रिश्ते में, बहुत से चीज़ें उस टाइम पे लगा कि नहीं होनी चाहिए लेकिन हो गई, लेकिन he stood with me like a rock steady man. And he gave up his career, his soaring career for his wife, who was not in the best emotional space. We left our country, we left London to come back to India, and trust me, no man does that. Very few men do that. And today I can say very proudly that yes, for me being here, for me doing what I am doing, I have a very, very strong husband. And a very proud husband, and that's, I think, one of the only reasons, and yeah, one of the only reasons for me being who I am today. And 25 साल हो गए. I think I still remember the day I married him. So I don't think it's been too long back.
That's so beautiful line that it's never been too long back. नहीं तो हम तो ये बोलते रहे यार 25 साल हो गए. That's so beautiful. She said. I think we all should put that phrase. That's so wonderful. So do we pass on to Sid and you'll do the
Yes.
One word, only one word. Okay. Okay. So who's more handsome than you? Alive today. Yeah.
Sandeep Sikand.
Okay. And which is your favorite actress?
Alia Bhatt.
Yes, she is, no doubt. And which is your favorite movie? Which, if you could get, which is on the
Rang De Basant.
Yes. And who's your favorite director? So many. So many. And today means आज नहीं, मतलब विक्रम आदित्य मोटवानी. Cool. Any movies about him?
अब वो सीरीज कर रहे हैं, जुबली, उड़ान, भावेश जोशी, ब्लैक वॉरियर. अच्छा, ब्लैक वॉरियर उनका है.
Okay, you get a chance to become a role of a woman. Would you like to dress up in lehengas and do a dance?
Of course.
Okay, so that's cool. So, is there any fantasy of yours which is not completed yet?
A gangster film with Amitabh Bachchan, Al Pacino, and 1 second. Okay, the cast will be Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, Al Pacino, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Mr. Silva.
That's so nice, amazing. So let's manifest. Maybe you get one chance to do it. Okay, cool. Any message for all the women? Of course, you can compliment them.
they only are worth complimenting. Trust me. Be nice. First and foremost, once again, okay. First of all, apologies to all of y'all for this voice. I mean, voice जो आ नहीं रहा है. He will make it up to you guys at some point. And this is a gorgeous looking crowd, and thank you so much for having us.
So that's really nice. So one more last question before we go to Sandeep. That one compliment you would like to give to Shilpa ji. She's been handling the mic for you.
Okay. I wish I could be as gracious and elegant as you.
Wow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
That's so wonderful. And well said, you're really up to the mark and you've done very well. I think he's done well. Can we have a round of applause for him? I think women are just watching you. I think that's it. Now we can pass the mic.
He says that maybe you like him more because he's not talking. You're like silent men, is it? Women, all women in this room?
I think we all like silent husband in the house. No vivad. Okay, Sandeep. So we want to know something very exciting about your life. What excites you to live every day? You said na sare characters play karna acha lagta hai. So what excites it?
I think telling different stories, telling new stories, telling stories that will make a difference is what excites me, and I wake up every morning thinking that today I'm going to tell a new story that will make a difference.
Wow. And do you imagine these stories or you buy the stories?
No, by the grace of God, all the shows that I do are original stories, are stories that get made here. How do they get made? I have absolutely no idea. There are times when I just see a shot or I see a person and a story just develops in my head, and I really don't know where it happens from. It just happens. I mean, you know, it just comes. I really don't know where it comes from, but it just happens naturally.
So any story you can anybody?
Well, I think I have a great story already in hand when I hear Shilpa's story, you know, somebody who's returned to a career 3 times, who has, you know, this driving force in her. I think it's a great story to tell. You know, also I honestly, you know, I know I'm this little fan boy here who's really, but you know, the fact of the matter is, for somebody who in the 90s, if you may, labeled sex symbol, she was the sex symbol of the 90s.
Yes.
At her peak, to give it all up and say, I will make a family and then come back with the same amount of grace, to come back with the same amount of dignity, is absolutely commendable. And I think my love and respect for her went tenfolds when, you know, there was once in Big Boss, I remember this, somebody had, you know, spoken something badly about her, you know, behind her back. And I just said that this stupid person does not even know the kind of talent she's worked with. She's worked with Amitabh, with Govinda, with Danny, with Rajnikant, with Sunil Shetty, with you name it, she's worked with. That stupid actor over there would be happy to be even their spot boy. But she has matched with them, said dialogues with them, and I think that's absolutely commendable, where in every film, she's always stood her ground. We all know Kimi Katkar and we know Amitabh Bachchan in Hum, but without Sanam Mere Sanam and she getting pulled on the beach by Govinda, that step, I don't think that film could have happened. If she would have not danced and challenged Kader Khan and said, yes, I love Govinda, that film would have not been complete. So I think she's a great story, and I just love her for her graciousness, and I think one day I just may make a film that she'll see and she'll call me up and she'll say, Sandeep, you made my story, you didn't cast me.
So that's so beautiful. Of course, इनकी जो बात अच्छी लगी कि career peak पे छोड़ के family बनाना, and that's so wonderful which the women of today or the young girls are
Very,
doing.
you know, it's very difficult once you're in front of the lights. It is very difficult to happily sit back and say, okay, I will just sit back and I will now watch and I will enjoy. Trust me, it really is very difficult. I have seen actors who've crossed their prime, who don't know when to stop. I mean, you know, I very honestly, they just embarrass themselves and embarrass us by doing the same thing on screen over and over and over and over again, because they just don't know when to stop. And here is a person who stopped way before her time, and she said, no, I want to make my family now, I've had enough, and then she comes back. I think it's really commendable. I think only a woman can do that, because men just wanted more and more and more and more. Women know when they need to stop and when they want to come back. So I think that's again plus point to women, and a great plus point.
That should be a round of applause for all of us girls. Come on, let's clap.
Applause. And do you think there are a lot of women sitting here, Sandeep? Do you think that the message you give it to them today, that what is more important? आपने कहा हुनर को मत छोड़ो, but career को कभी छोड़ना पड़े family के लिए. What's your take on that?
Well, my take is whatever you do it with your heart. I'm not saying that नहीं आपको family नहीं रखनी है, नहीं आपको career नहीं छोड़ना है. No, whatever you do it with your heart. If you do not want to give up your career and you want to just speak about it, मुझे ये लगता है कि a lot of women don't speak, they don't express, and I think that is where men and other people start taking advantage. I think we all need to speak, we all need to say what we feel, and जो करना है दिल से करो, जो करना है अपना 100% दो, because life keeps going on and you never know when opportunities come back to you. So whatever you do it with your full heart.
And do you think, would you like to create a serial only with 100% women in it everywhere?
Oh yes, I would like, listen, television is a women's medium. We always tell women's stories. But yes, I would love it. A lot of my directors have been women. So in fact, it would be a dream if I have an entire crew. Like एक point पे I know when Shilpa ji was an actress, probably only the hairdresser was a woman. But now it's increasing, and yes, I would love to have an all-woman crew. It would be an honor. My producers, you know, my partners is a company called Saul Production. Again, Fazila and Kamna, both women. So women are there all around.
Do you think that sometimes some family says that Bollywood is not a respectful place to be in? So break the myth with one line that we all watch it, we live it, and we dress up according to Bollywood. Ki Alia ne wo sari pehni. But sometimes we stop our daughters and friends to go. Why? I've heard it in a couple of conversations.
No, I think any line is respectful or disrespectful the way you treat it. If you treat yourself with respect, it is respectful. If you do not treat yourself with respect, it is not respectful. So I don't think एक line, कोई भी industry ऐसे ही disrespectful या respectful बनती है. आप उसका क्या करते हो, आप उसे कैसे treat करते हो, वो important है. I feel the line I'm in is the best. I would not like to be anywhere else, and I think it's the most respectful, safe, and a fabulous line, because अगर हमारे set पे कभी किसी औरत के साथ कभी कोई बदतमीजी या कुछ होती है, I'm the first one to stand. I'll tell you a very interesting incident of one of my shows. Ye Hai Mohabbat. We had done a dance sequence. We wanted to do a rain dance sequence, and Divyanka was my actor, and she's a very dear friend. And she had called me up and she said, Sandeep, can we not do the dance sequence today? I said, what happened, Divyanka? Any problem? And she said, can I be honest? I said, yeah, please. She said, Sandeep, I'm on my second day of periods. I said, fine, and we cancelled the sequence. I didn't have to even ask anybody, because I knew if I wouldn't go to Ekta, I said, Sandeep, please cancel. And we cancelled the sequence because she was not comfortable, because she said it. She told me, she said, Sandeep, 5 दिन के बाद करें, and after 5 days, she did it, and it was one of the highlights. So we put in extra scenes, we said, बाद में करते हैं. So I think we all understand, we all do it. So I think as long as you speak, and it's all great. So it's a great line to be in, trust me.
That's really good, because आज आपने बोला कि that's respecting womenhood.
Of course, 100%. And you know, I'm somebody, again I'll be very honest, in my house there used to be a rule at one point of time कि नवरात्रि है, and you know, women with periods should not come, Ganpati hai, and women with periods should not come, and we've stopped that completely now, because I don't think it's anything to be ashamed of, and I don't believe in it at all. I feel it is a natural process. God knows, ऊपर वाला नहीं दिया है. So in my house, my temple and every function is open 24/7. We've stopped that, and my mom has agreed to it, and we don't believe in all this at all. I mean, every individual, every human being is equal and is always welcome in at least in front of God. So.
Wow, that's so kind of you. Getting words from men and about womenhood is really enchanting too.
No, because as I said, I've come from a house full of women. I've seen my mother go through period pains. I've seen her. And I've seen my sister fighting with me, and I'll look at her and I say, I'm sure you got a penis. And she's like, yeah, just leave me alone. So I've grown up with that, so I'm very comfortable with it. So I know. I have friends who tell me that, listen, I'm snappy today. And so it's all okay. I mean, if men have their moods, so do women. If we can accept men's moods, of course, women have equal rights, and we all should just accept it. It's a natural process.
That's so lovely. Before I open the round, we need an applause because he spoke so openly, being a man, about women, and we women fear to talk about our own selves. So ladies, I think we really need to break this boundary and...
sometimes things happen with me and I just look up and I say, I'm sure you're a woman. I'm sure this one's a woman. When we'll all go up Monday, we'll all say, Arey, she's a woman. And we all say, God is a man. I think she's a woman. I'm quite sure.
So very interesting. Before that, I throw the mic to all of you all outside there. I have one very interesting person, a commercial break. You all have to wait for 5 minutes. I want to really invite, I'll tell you a very honest thing. I'm a very honest speaker. हमारे shows बिना sponsor के नहीं जाते, जैसे आपके भी नहीं जाते. True? So we all need this sponsorship, and wherever we all are sitting, I want a round of applause to all the sponsors all the time and all the teammates who've created it. I want to invite one of the major sponsors of our Fiki Flow this year is Gaurav Bardia, Namrata Bardia. They're coming up with Imperial Club, and please do come, Gaurav. And we would talk it like a इनके TV serial में break होते हैं, so we want to invite him. Come, Gaurav.
Please.
He will just speak few words with us. Come on, Gaurav. And then we have a question to all of you. All will ask one question in your groups. Each table decide one question for each one of you all. So one table, one question about any deep secrets, and Sandeep is honest speaker. ये कुछ भी बताएंगे. So round of applause to Gaurav Bardia. So Gaurav, the mic is all here. You just speak about the questions and the answers about Imperial Club, please.
Hello, good evening everyone. So, Bhabhi is our favorite always, and she's invited us for this thing. So, please, whatever you have in mind.
Okay, tell us about Imperial Club. What is it? And it's coming up right opposite the airport.
So, Bhabhi, we are basically into mall industry, and we've been in this industry from past 30 years. My dad had a vision of creating something great, and we created one of the first mall in the country. We were recognized by India Today magazine. We opened in '95. So after that, we came up with a few more family entertainment ideas, new concepts like Big Shopper, Dreamland, Snow Planet. So multiple things we've been doing from past so many years. Right now, we're running around 8-9 malls in the city. So we was thinking of doing something new and following the footprints of my father. So I thought, let's create something unique. So we were looking for something unique concept across the globe, and the cruise industry is the best example of a full entertainment center for the entire family. So accordingly, we envisaged that project, and we mixed it with the Indian culture of a club, hotel, banqueting, auditorium, lifestyle, dramas, theaters, sports arenas, fitness, lifestyle. So all this place, making it your personal resort in the city. So that kind of concept we've got in here, and the vision is to take this pan-India, and we started with Jaipur, and probably we'll be looking for Gurgaon, Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, multiple cities after this. So this is our flagship project, what we're doing here.
Great. So round of applause to Gaurav Bardia. And now I would open the round of questions to all of you all. Please come in front. Who want a question and question there. Please come. Yes, you had a hand. Yeah. There'll be some questions from there.
No, अच्छा favorite role. No, I think there's nothing that I can say is just one particular thing. Like I even said before, I'm a daughter, a sister, a mother, a wife, a friend, and I just love being me. I think the best thing that I have done that shows that I'm just myself. I laugh when I want to laugh. I just say what I have to say. I'm not worried about what people have to say about me, and I'm just I love the role I play every day.
I think it actually comes across that you are like a very natural.
Yes,
and that's why everybody loves you.
Thank you.
I watched Big Boss because of you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh wow. And who else has the second question?
Hello Shilpa ma'am.
Hello.
I have a question for you that I have seen all the episodes of Big Boss 18.
Okay.
जिसमें मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा नेचुरल और रियल आप ही लगी. उसके बावजूद सबने आपको गेमर बोला.
जी.
How did you feel?
एक्चुअली जब पहली बार मुझे गेमर बुलाया गया तो मुझे बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लगा, लेकिन उसके बाद मुझे समझ में आया कि मैं जितना नहीं बोलूँगी उतना वो मुझे बोलते जाएंगे, तो इसलिए मैंने ठीक है, आपको अगर लगता है मैं गेमर हूँ तो मैं गेमर हूँ. तो मैंने आई जस्ट एक्सेप्टेड इट, क्योंकि मैंने जैसे कहा कि हम लोगों की का दिमाग बदल नहीं सकते, हम लोगों की सोच बदल नहीं सकते. लोग वही करते हैं जो उनको सही लगता है, लेकिन हम लोग अगर अपने आप से सही है और सच्चे हैं तो फिर यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट व्हाट पीपल हैव टू से.
नहीं, हमने आपको जेन्युइनली फील किया. It was so real and natural.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Any more questions?
I just loved you in Big Boss. I don't want to ask any question. Your friendship with Karan was amazing.
Thank you so much. I will tell Karan this also.
It was lovely seeing both of you. Who's the Big Boss?
Even I asked him this question today.
I really want to know.
Please,
who's the Big Boss?
अगर ये आंसर दे पाए.
Yeah, this question from last I think 18 years in our mind. Who's the Big Boss? चाहते हैं.
Very honestly, if it's the voice, there is this particular person who I'm not supposed to reveal the name, but nowadays you see interviews of him and everything, so he's the voice. But जो brain है Big Boss का, वो Colors की creative team है. उस वक्त सोनी और मेरी creative team होती थी, तो उसे सब कुछ दिया जाता है कि अभी हम ये टास्क करेंगे, ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे, और वो उसे बोलता है. इनफैक्ट शिल्पा वाज आल्सो टॉकिंग टू मी कि उनको लगा था कि इट इज अ AI वॉइस और समथिंग, पर ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. वो एक इंसान है जिनकी बहुत ही बढ़िया आवाज़ है. एंड सो ही स्पीक्स वॉट एवर इज टोल्ड टू हिम, वॉट एवर टास्क. वो जो भी बोल रहे हैं वो कोई एक क्रिएटिव टीम, देयर इज अ डायलॉग राइटर जो उनको लिख के देते हैं और वो बोलते हैं. मुझे आपको एक और ट्रिविया देना है. अगर आप बिग बॉस सीजन 1 2006 का आप अगर सेकेंड एपिसोड देखेंगे, वो जो बोलते हैं ना सुबह 9 बजे दोपहर 11 बजे, तो अगर आप बिग बॉस का मतलब हमारी जो ओपनिंग थी वो सैटरडे को हुई थी, संडे को पहला एपिसोड था, तो उसमें आवाज मेरी है. बिकॉज व्हाट हैड हैपेंड वाज दैट पर्सन हु हैड टू डब सुबह 9 बजे सुबह 12 बजे वो करजत नहीं पहुंचा था, एंड वी हैड टू पुट द एपिसोड ऑन एयर. तो माय क्रिएटिव माय क्रिएटिव टीम केम टू मी एंड दे सेड सर अभी वो आया नहीं है, तो अच्छा अभी कहाँ से आवाज आएंगे. सो दैट वुमन सेड सर आप डब कर लोगे. अच्छा मैं हाँ आपकी आवाज ठीक है. तो वो पहला एपिसोड में आप मेरी पता लगा ध्यान से सुनोगे तो वो मेरी आवाज है. नेक्स्ट एपिसोड से वो आदमी करजत आ गया, तो उसके बाद उसकी आवाज थी, तो आज तक है. Well, yes, I do have a point of view. I feel the humor was distasteful. It was not correct at all. It was absolutely appalling, disgusting, pathetic, terrible. And yes, I believe in freedom of speech, 100%. But I also feel that freedom of speech comes with responsibility. You cannot be irresponsible. And I just feel कि आज के ज़माने में क्या हो रहा है, a lot of people are trying to become famous by getting as low grade as possible because हमारे सामने best example है कपिल शर्मा का. He never does anything like that and वो एक ऐसे artist है जिसे हम सबको देखना है. There's a very dear friend of mine called Harsh Gujral who's a stand-up comedian. He doesn't need to do these things. There is Zakir Bhai who doesn't need to do these things. And I just feel कि आज के ज़माने में क्या हो गया है कि हम जितनी गंदी गालियाँ देंगे, हम जितने controversial बोलेंगे, हमारे इतने views आएंगे, हम popular हो जाएंगे, which I don't think is correct. In fact, I will use this opportunity also to say कि certain people who come even in Big Boss, for me I think are completely distasteful because उनकी मतलब उनकी कोई fan following power है, but I just don't think they do anything for society. And I think हमें ये जो मैटर हुआ है, I think it's very good because I think we should all just relook and see. Again, I have no problem with freedom of speech. I can say exactly what I want to say today, but I need to be responsible. I need to think before I talk. That's my point.
Wow, well said, and good question.
You have to compensate again to come to jail.
Okay, he's a part of Mohit Suri's Yash Raj Films. He's also doing a period Mughalaya film. Mughal era film. Okay, well, I can't. And he's got 4 plays that he's working on at the moment. First is Arjun from Mahabharat, Buddha,
Hidden agendas and blame it on Bollywood.
Okay.
Thank you. And what about the second question?
And he will come back. Okay, tomorrow if his voice becomes okay, he's not going back tomorrow. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. I said that for him. But he will make it up to you all very soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So thank you to all the sponsors, Rimi, Twisha Jewels, Spectra, Surmaya Imperial Club, Flying Associates, Parina Jewels, and to all the media partners. Also would like to thank our gifting sponsor for today, Kaja. Shiny Dabba is a design brand that focuses on jewelry and accessories for men. So we thank Shiny Dabba who sponsored the gift for Sid and Mr. Siddharth. Also would like to thank Kavita Saraf, FICCI member, who sponsored the gift to Shilpa Shirodkar.
And do we invite all the past chairpersons and the gift?
We extend a warm invitation to all the esteemed past chairpersons present here, our valued sponsors and the dedicated committee members to join us for this special evening.